Welcome to Creative Tien channel. Today we are going to talk about makeup organization, especially the magnetic palette. You might heard of Z palette before. It's a company that sells the shallow cases with the magnet in the bottom, and it can hold a lot of your collection of the eyeshadows or blushes. And this way you don't have to carry all your collections, and you can just pick out the color you like and put them all together in one place. And since it's magnet, so you can change anytime you want, change out the palette and just create your own collection. You can buy it from store directly, or you can make your own because it's very simple process. It's just the magnet, and you don't even really need to use magnet. So I will show you a few of the DIY alternative to the Z palette. And the first thing I use is the pencil box. I actually found this pencil box at my daughter's room. This type of metal pencil box is very popular in Asia. You probably can find it from Asian dollar store or stationery store. And this one has 2 layers, and the top layer is very shallow, so I just use this one as my Z palette. That's one of the options. And this actually holds the magnet, but I did not put the magnet behind the color pen. I just use a double sticky tape. You can still remove it easily and put it back as you want. Or you can buy something like this and just cut into size and put in the bottom, so you can remove it easily. But you can also just use a double sticky tape. You will hold it in place. It doesn't really fall down. And the other way is you can use some type of mounting putty or the mounting gel you can find in some of the stationery stores. So this is convenient because it has 2 layers. I can put some of my tools below, the little brushes and little tools. And when I close it, it's all in one place, so you don't have to carry several different type of palette, and you can just pick out what you really love and you really use and put it together in one place. You can also use different containers. I found several containers from Joanne craft store. This one is actually magnetic. It's for holding your sewing supplies such as scissors or some needles. And it's very shallow, so it's perfect if you want to depot your cosmetic, and even a little bit thicker one like a blush, and you can just put it here. Some people like to make their own palette from a hardcover book and cut out the paper inside, but I'd rather use something more sturdy and waterproof like a plastic or a metal case. And this is another choice. Again, I got from the craft store. They come with many different sizes. This one has a divider. You can take it out and you can arrange your size. And it's not magnet, but if you want, you can tape down a magnet just like this one. This piece is actually a magnet, just tape on top. You can find magnet sticker in the craft store or online easily. They come with different size and shape and different strengths. Some of them, if it's not strong enough, it probably doesn't stick very well. And here is another option. I like this one because it has two sides. It's double-sided, so this one has smaller compartment and it looks like it's perfect for my rectangle eyeshadow. And the other side is more open, so I can put the blushes in. You might have to measure it before you buy your container. And again, you can just use the double sticky tape or some kind of putty, the removable mounting putty, so you can remove it when you need it. So that's several options I found it's easy to make your own palette without purchasing from the store, because I just don't think it's worth that much money. You can certainly buy it from the store, but I think it's better if you can recycle what you have, or you can find it from some cheaper craft store, or you can find it from dollar store. It acts the same, and you can choose your own size and to fit your own need. So I like the pencil box idea. Again, the pencil box doesn't have to be metal. It's just what I have here right now. And the cover is very cute too, so that's a bonus. And as for departing, I will link some other YouTube videos below so you can see how other people depart their cosmetics. It's easy, but at some point it's also tricky. Some packages are easy to depart. You can just use a thin knife and get it into the metal container. And some of the packages are difficult to remove. That's why some of my powders are already a little bit ruined, but it's okay. It's only the powder. And the basic method, if you look at the Z Palette website, they recommend using a flat iron, and you put your cosmetic on top of flat iron, and you put a piece of paper or wax paper between your product and the flat iron. So it melts the glue below the cosmetic, and once it starts to melt, you can poke it out from behind and the pen will come out. And some people use the lighter, a small fire flame from below, and if you can just melt a little hole, you can poke it out from behind. But again, you have to be very careful because accidents happen, and if you have very expensive cosmetic, I would suggest just leave it alone. You can try a little bit. If it's difficult to take it out, maybe you don't take it out at all. You can put in not just the eyeshadow or blush, you can put in the eyebrow palette too, like I have here. And this is the gel, the pomade thing for the eyebrow. You can use that too. And you can also put the lipstick in. You can buy the cosmetic pen like that and melt your lipstick, so you can have a lipstick palette. That would be interesting too. Alright, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and let us know if you have any comments. Thank you for watching.